LeBron James ties Michael Jordan with 866 consecutive games of scoring double digits. It's an amazing feat. Congratulations to LeBron James. Basically going to pass it in the coming game. And he could actually push the record to like maybe 966, 1,000. So that's an amazing feat within itself. Watching LeBron James over the years, he never really cheats you in terms of his performance day in, day out. You consistently see a great performance from him. Overall, besides like, the finals, which sometimes you can't control, his performance in the finals, he's a monster. To have 866 consecutive games, double figures, year 15, playing the way that he's doing, he's ushered himself back into the MVP race, even though I feel like that race is already closed. Honestly speaking, if it was my vote, I would clearly vote James Harden as the unanimous MVP. I think there'll have to be a second unanimous MVP right there, because to take Houston where he's taking them, they win consecutive games, set records, 60-plus wins, doing what they're doing, just dominating, and James Harden averaging 30. That's my MVP, point blank, period. I think he's averaging 38 and 5. Like, ridiculous numbers. 30 points. When you average 30, that means you're just putting in work. Michael Jordan averaged 30 for his entire career. You know who else did that? Wilt Chamberlain. So, I mean, that's kind of the bar that he set for this MVP race. But back to LeBron, crazy numbers. You gotta respect what he's doing. You gotta love what he's doing in terms of pushing the envelope. And I hope that he consistently is able to play like this. I don't want this to be marred by any talk of PED talk, because a few weeks ago, a lot of people were insinuating that LeBron James is on performance-enhancing drugs, which is a direct result of why he's playing so well. So they're saying that the reason he's playing as well is because of the drugs. Would hate for this to ever be marred by any talk like that, because for 15 years, people have been marveling at LeBron James. And if they ever comes out to find out that, hey, he was taking illegal substances banned by the NBA to get this edge, then it's like, damn, this whole LeBron legacy and saga has been a lie. And on top of that, if the NBA knew about it, that crushes the credibility of the NBA. If you want to play devil's advocate, though, it does make sense. Like, hey, why is he playing so well this deep into his career? He's never been injured. He's never, been out for an extended period of time due to injury. How does he play so well? And the only thing that people can think of is performance-enhancing drugs. But if you want to take a look at it from a positive standpoint, he's chasing Michael Jordan. He's taking pages out of Michael Jordan's book, rolling with a trainer, training himself in multiple different ways, sleeping much better than MJ did, eating much better than MJ did, not smoking, not drinking, partying late, because Michael Jordan used to party late. Ball out, go to the casino, come to the Garden, drop a double nickel on your head. But see, that's the difference. Maybe Michael could have had a longer career. So we're seeing the effects of not doing certain things, what LeBron's doing. So this 866 is just another thing for him to add to his stat line. People are going to say, well, hey, this is the GOAT right here, because look, he's passing MJ multiple numbers. He's doing things that MJ never did. Keep the conversation going. For me, the conversation has ended a long time ago when he went 3-4, then 3-5. When he went 3-5, it was like, okay, it's a wrap. That's it. Almost got swept in the finals. He's been swept in the finals before. All that GOAT talk was done for me. You know what I'm saying? You could be the GOAT for your era, these young guys or whatever the case is. But, we all know what it is. But this feat is incredible. You really got to give your props up to LeBron James. They got him as the number 2 game changer in NBA history, which is amazing. But you think about it, him being the size that he is, handling the ball that he does, the way that he does, inspiring a bunch of kids to play the way that they do, pass first, assist, rebounding, just affecting the game, all facets of the game is incredible. Even if you don't like him, you have to give him his props. I'm giving LeBron James all his props, because since Jordan and since Kobe, because you gotta remember, Jordan took his craft to the 100% max. Then Kobe came around, and then LeBron came around, and LeBron's basically been holding that torch up. We gotta play hard, we gotta take care of our bodies, we have to put on the show, and that's what he does every single night. to score double digits every single night, you're putting on a show every single night. And 41, 10, and 8 against the Hornets in that fashion, on the night that Kemba Walker becomes the Hornets' all-time scoring leader, that's very impressive. So all props to LeBron. We expect to see this in the future. Like I said before, I hope none of this gets marred. I hope we don't find out something in the future like, hey, he was taking a needle or whatever. If you remember, there was a longevity clinic where they were giving people, it was in Miami, a clinic in Miami where they were giving people like testosterone boost and everything. And Alex Rodriguez was implicated in that, but so was Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. So I hope none of that comes out to bite us later. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a great congratulatory. I'm not even gonna say that. Congratulatory moment where he is setting the bar higher and higher and higher. So players, once they get to the year 13, 14, they're gonna be compared to LeBron James. Like, we see what you're doing, but can you do what LeBron did? And that's something that he can pound his chest about and say, hey, this is what you got to do to be great. And I'm the model of greatness.